Thank you for being there for me. I'm here because you are there. So I appreciate you once more. Thanks a lot. All right. In the class today, we are going to carefully examine a part of speech called pronouns. Pronouns are simply words we use to replace nouns. That means pronouns are words we use in the place of nouns. We use pronouns instead of using nouns. We don't just do that. It has a reason. The reason is just to avoid awkward or clumsy repetition of nouns. Repeating nouns, using nouns, every now and then, it can become very awkward. Your speech, you might sound so awkward. So, in order to avoid that, we use pronouns to replace nouns when it is necessary to do so. Okay, for instance, if one comes and just says, Kenneth saw Janet when Janet was going to Janet's house, but Janet did not see Kenneth. Such person might sound so funny. But the moment the person says, Kenneth saw Janet when she was going to her house, but she did not see him, it makes more meaningful impact. It makes more sense. So, in this case, using Janet often and on has been, put at bay by using certain pronouns to replace Janet. So we use pronouns instead of nouns. And here are the pronouns in English language. Here are they. They are I, me, mine, myself, we, us, ourselves, you, yours, yourself, yourselves, he, him, his, himself, she, her, hers, herself, it, its, itself, they, them, theirs, themselves, that, those, this, these, who, whom, whose, which, every, each, any, some, and what. All the above are used to replace nouns to avoid clumsily or awkwardly repeating them. Repeating the nouns. So we can use these to replace nouns. Okay, these nouns are further divided into three categories. In these three categories, they are 1. First person pronouns. 2. Second person pronouns. 3. Third person pronouns. Let us look at them one after the other. First person pronouns. They are those pronouns that refer to the speaker or to the group he belongs. That means somebody speaking, like for instance, myself. I am talking. Whenever I use a pronoun that stands for me or stands for the group I belong, that is first person pronoun. Those pronouns are I, me, mine, myself. You see, when I use any of these four pronouns, I am directly talking about myself, the speaker. When I equally use these ones, such as we, us, ours, ourselves, I am involved. So that is first person. All of them are first person pronouns. Because it is either I am talking about myself or I am talking about the group I belong to. Then, number 2, second person pronouns. They are pronouns that refer to the person being directly addressed, the person being directly talked to, the person we are talking to directly. Any pronoun that refers to such person is a second person pronoun. Examples: you, yours, yourself, and yourselves. Second person pronouns are you, yours, yourself, and yourselves. Then, number 3, third person pronouns. The third person pronouns are those pronouns that are used to refer another person being talked about. Not the one we are talking to, but we are talking about the person or about that thing. Any pronoun that stands for the person or that thing we are talking about is called third person pronoun. They are these: he, him, his, himself, she, her, hers, herself, it, its, itself, they, them, theirs, and themselves. These are the third person's pronouns. Whenever we use them, we are not talking to the person directly. Rather, we are talking about them. But the person we are talking to directly, any pronoun that stands for that person is a second person pronoun. But one speaking, any pronoun that refers to the person speaking, the speaker, or the group the speaker belongs to, that is first person pronoun. Thank you a lot. I thank those of you that make it point of duty to always download the assignment. They frequently visit the assignment portal, download the assignment, solve the assignment, upload the assignment back to the assignment portals. Thank you so much. They are very wonderful students of mine. I thank you a lot. Thanks.